कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम श्री राधा माधव भगवान की जय राधा चलो प्रभुपाद श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भागवतिरुत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैतिके कृष्णे सुधाम भगते धर्मज्ञानादिवीश कलौ नष्टदिशामीशं पुराणोदितः। Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 14, verse number 54 and 55 verses. Tasmat priyatama swatma sarvesham api dehinam tadartham eva sakalam jagad etat characharam. तस्माद् प्रियतमा स्वात्मा सर्वेषामपि देहिनां तदर्थमेव सकलं जगदेतच्चराचरम्। तस्मात् प्रियतमा स्वात्मा सर्वेषामपि देहिनां तदर्थमेव सकलं जगदेतच्चराचरम्। तस्मात् प्रियतमा स्वात्मा सर्वेषामपि देहिनां तदर्थमेव सकलं जगदेतच्चराचरम्। तस्मात् प्रियतमा स्वात्मा सर्वेषामपि देहिनां तदर्थमेव सकलं जगत् एतच्चराचरम्। तस्मात् प्रियतमा स्वात्मा सर्वेषामपि देहिनां तदर्थमेव सकलं जगच्चराचरम्. Synonyms: Tasmat, therefore, Priyatama, most dear, Swatma, oneself, Sarvesham, for all, Api, indeed, Dehinam, embodied living beings, Tat Artham, for the sake, for it, Eva, suddenly, Sakalam, all, Jagat, the created universe, Etad, this, Chara Acharam, with its moving and non-moving entities. Translation and purport by His Divine Revelation. Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Therefore, it is His one self that is most dear to every embodied, embodied living being, and it is simply for the satisfaction of this self that the whole material creation of moving and non-moving entities exist. Purport. The word characharam indicates moving living entities such as animals and non-moving living entities such as trees, or the other word, or the word may also refer to moving, possessing, and as one family and pets, and non-moving possessions such as one house and household paraphernalia. Next verse. कृष्णमेनवा हि त्वात्मान आत्मानम् अखिलात्मनां जगद्हिताय सोऽप्यत्र देहि वा भाति मायया. Translation. You should know Krishna to be the original soul of all living entities. For the benefit of the whole universe, He has, out of His causeless mercy, appeared as an ordinary human being. He has done this by the strength of His eternal potency. Purport. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita Lila, chapter 20, text 162, Srila Prabhupada comments on this verse as follows. Parikshit Maharaj asked Sukadeva Goswami why Krishna was so beloved by the residents of Vrindavan, who loved him even more than their one offspring or life itself. At that time, Sukadeva Goswami replied that everyone's Atma or soul is very dear, especially to all living entities who have accepted material bodies. However, that Atma, the spirit soul, is part and parcel of Krishna. For this reason, Krishna is very dear to everyone, every living entity. Everyone's body is very dear to oneself, and one wants to protect the body by all means, because within the body the soul is living. Similarly, the soul, being part and parcel of Krishna, the Supreme Lord, is very, very dear to all living entities. Unfortunately, the soul forgets his constitutional position and thinks he is only the body, the Atma Buddhi. Thus the soul is subjected to the rule and regulation of material nature. When a living entity, by his intelligence, reawakens his attraction for Krishna, he can understand that he is not the body but part and parcel of Krishna. Thus, filled with knowledge, he no longer labors under attachment to the body and everything related to the body. Janasya mo aham aham mameti. Naturally existent, wherein one thinks, I am the body and this belongs to me, is also illusory. One must redirect his attraction to Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 2, verse number 7, stated, Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitah Janayati Asuvairagyam Jnanam Cha Yadahitukam. By rendering devotional service unto the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, one immediately acquires causeless knowledge and detachment from the world. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Saraswati Guru Vani Pracharya Vishnu जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। तस्मात् प्रियतमं स्वात्मा सर्वेषां अपि देहि। इसलिए कहीं कहीं से लाया, जहाँ इनको परपुट लिखा था वहाँ से लाके डाल दिया इधर। अब बोलना तो पड़ेगा फिर, क्योंकि प्रभुपाद के परपट ला के रख दिया ना इधर, ऐसा है। Yeah, it is connected with the verses, but yesterday verses also. That means everybody thinking this is my wife, family, wealth, whatever is thinking. But when the very difficult time come, and then they'll give up everything and just self their oneself only. I mean, protecting themselves. But that much Priyatamam Swatma, that means very beloved that soul, how is possible to surrender to the Lord Krishna? This is the meaning. So attached. In material world, that Swatma is very, very dear everybody, every living entity, not only human being. Everybody have very, very attached their oneself. But how is possible? Here saying moving and non-moving. This purport also good. Clarify the things. Mean moving or non-moving mean sometimes two things. Char, achar. He was using like the char mean as a moving thing. Achar like land, trees, stone, mahad like that. Those on the table, whatever we nirjib. Sometimes sajib also non-moving. And moving things we can move one to another place, and living entities and other things also moving lots. And here they clarify that mean one people's like a cow, pets, whatever, animals, those things like they can move the table, chairs, all these things, but not the land, not the home. House is moving the very hard. And then those are things is indicated that the household paraphernalia. That there is one sloka in Yacha Prashna. Yacha Prashna means Yacha asking question to the Yudhishthira Maharaj. One of the question is that asking him and he is giving answer. What is the Asarja? I don't know. What is that called? Asarja? In English, what they say? Surprise? Not surprise. Wonderful, right? What is the wonderful things? And then one of the wonderful things he is saying, ahani hani bhutani gachanti hai yamalayam sesa thavanam icchanti kimasaram mayam jagat. Every time, ahani hani, every time people are dying, and we see our father, grandfather, all they are died. Everything we see in front of us, and people are dying. Still, what is that? Ahani hani bhutani gachanti yamalayam. Yamalayam means they are just waiting their body. But sesa thavanam icchanti. That means whatever the rest of the other, and like us also, they icchanti. Oh, we never gonna die. Nobody believe that I have to die. Understanding is there, but not believing that. Oh, I'm going to die right now. Not thinking. Sometime we can die after a moment. We see like that many people like some people are just speaking, giving lecture, and they died. Some like that, some like that. That means nobody knows when they're gonna die. But that is the wonderful thing is, and still people are just thinking, oh, I'm never gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Like that thinking. That is the Kimasarya Mayam Jagat. Yudhishthir Maharaj giving the answer. Not wonderful than what are the things is wonderful than that. After seeing in front of their one eyes directly, still they are not believing. That is the thing saying that. The one. Another in Krishna. Another thing is like Krishna is the original Atma. And we are also original, but we come from the Krishna. Mame amsa jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanam. We are all the part and parcel of the Lord. So that's the reason we also have the same quality as Lord Sahib. Lord Sahib Satchidananda, Satchidananda, full of truthfulness, Chit, full of consciousness, Ananda, full of happiness. Those things is within the Lord's characteristics, and same because of the we are part and parcel, we have also same thing. Like a fire, particle of the fire, that is also the fire. That also same quality have like a burning power. Same thing we have also that power. Same gold also like that. Big gold we can make the varieties design of the gold. Gold things, right? Earrings and whatever they need, what they desire to make. But gold is gold. If all the gold to put together and again melt, it again become gold. Same thing is living entity also. They are enlightened by the Lord Himself, and this is the thing. That is the reason. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhu Kavanaya Sravanadi Suddha Chitta Karaha Udaya. That means Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem within the everybody's heart. But what we have, how we can ignite that? Like that soul, like covered by the many desires, material desires. That's the, like when fire hiding on the ashes. When we blow the ashes, and then we can see the fire there, and then we can uh, just add some wood and coal. Then again fire come up. Same thing. If Sravanadi Suddha Chitta, that means by pure heartly Suddha Chitta. When Sravana, if we hearing about the glories of the Lord and His devotees, pure devotees, and then our heart will be Suddha Chitta, Karaha Udaya, and then going to be purify our heart. That Karna Rasayana Amrita, Krishna Karna Rasayana Amrita. That means Krishna Katha, that the Rasayana, means that the medicine for the ear. And that go to the, through the ear hole, go to the heart. And that heart will be purified by the hearing after that. And then Suddha Chitta, Karaha Udaya. And there is the Lord we can see. And that come like a sun is there. But if the morning time not come, and a cloud is there, we cannot see. Same thing. When we purify our heart by hearing the Katha, Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam. That means Cheto Darpanam Arjanam. Maha Davagni Nibarpanam. This heart burning by the perils of desire. And if we Sravana, Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam. That is the slok. And after hearing that, and what will happen? Our heart will begin. That is Cheto Darpana. And that Chitta Rupi, that the mirror of the like a Chitta mind, that will be clean, and then we can see. Same thing, that in that position, all the gopis are at that position. That's the reason they love to the Krishna more than their one body. They are in that stage. They don't care themselves. To see the Krishna, they give up the everything to feeding the baby and then churning the milk, even though are just turning one eye and just left that one, just run away to see Krishna. When Krishna come back from the cow herding, and then everybody just standing two side of the road. When Krishna come and they just showing lambs and auspicious things like the Durva, Pedi, Gangajal, all these things. They just spreading the Krishna, and Krishna also were looking very beautiful. He's also after herding the cows and come back at that time Goduli Saj, and he's Goduli mean like the sun dust, right? That is called sun dust. And it's curly hair, and then hundreds of thousands of cows, they are just moving there, and dust will come, and his curly hair, and he's sweating, and looking very, very beautiful. Everybody love to see that. The gopis all the time doing that. That's the reason they thinking that now is Krishna became Gopagan, and then calf, he became. That's the reason their love of the Godhead towards Krishna is increasing very highly. That's the reason. Krishna is not like the only ordinary living entities. Actually, he is the super soul of all the living entities, and then Mudoyam Navijanati. That means mood of foolish people, they don't understand the Lord Krishna's Janma Karma Chame Divyam Yovam Yoveti Tattvata. That is the things. If somebody understanding Naiti Mamedi Swarjana, they never come back after understanding this fact. Krishna's spiritual Janma Karma Chame Divyam. His Janma and his Karma. All the transcendental who know this fact, and they never come back again here. So Madhya Lila is chapter 20, is verse number 62. Srila Prabhupada commenting on about this one. How is possible? Because this replied, answer only that Sukadeva Goswami. This the verse. Atma, soul is very, very dear, especially to the all living entity, to have access material bodies. However, the Atma, the spiritual soul, part and parcel of Krishna. This reason, Krishna is very dear to everyone. Shri Radha. Jivera Swarup Har Nitya Krishna Das. This is the thing here, another saying inside. This is the thing. Jivera Swarup Har Nitya Krishna Das. Our Jiva, living entity, constitutional position to the Nitya Das, means all the time, continuously they are the Das. Das means all the time. What is that called? Sevak. Lord is Sevya. And we are Sevak. We have to do Seva for Him all the time. He created us for for him, for his seva, not for our seva. We don't have any minute freedom is there, and if we misuse, and that is the coming up. People are big debate nowadays. Nastic, astic, and in between people are. Some of the people believe the God, some of the people not believe the God, some of the people they don't want to comment. Whatever, we don't want to comment. But neutral. Maybe there is, not maybe, not sure. Like that. This is the position of the people. Because of too much attachment in the material things, and we forget our relation with the Krishna. Nowadays, devotees giving lecture all the time like that. They're saying like them prayojana, sambandha. This is the, we have to understand. Only one who can reawaken his Krishna attraction for Krishna. He can understand that he is not body but part and parcel of the Krishna. Aham mata pita dhata, aham bija pradam pita, right? He is the seed giver father for every living entity, and the final goal to return back to him. And Dehatma Buddhi, they don't understand. And the soul subjected to the rule and rules and regulations of the material nature. There is one book name is Law of Material Nature, and we have to go through these all things. If anybody come to this platform, I mean, just beyond that platform, mean aham mameti, who come overcome from the Dehatma Buddhi, and then they can understanding the things. I am the body and belong to me is also illusory. This is not all Maya. It's all illusory things are going on to me. And one must redirect the attraction to Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam saying, Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janaya Tyasu Vairagyam Jnanam Cha Yataha Tukam. By the rendering devotional service unto the personality of Godhead Krishna, one immediately acquires causeless knowledge and detachment from the world. Janaya tasu asu means very fast. Vairagyam will come. If our mind attract to the Lord Krishna's seva, and then material things is going to vanquish. Vasudeva Bhagavati. सबसे first thing is Bhakti Yoga Prayojita. After following the Bhakti Yoga, and then we can conquer this clauses of the Maya Devi, and we can able to understand the knowledge, the causeless mercy of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai ho.